Welcome back to more Farming with Family. I realized I forgot to take some pictures and videos of the 4960 after we got it cleaned up last night, but got a few pictures taken and listed it on a few different sites, and we'll got a call already this morning from a guy, so we'll see if we can get someone interested in it. But it's been a good tractor to me. It's been one of my favorite to operate, so just looking for something a little bit bigger, a little bit newer. But today I plan on keep working on the 4560. Ooh, that wind. And then I'm gonna get the antifreeze and hydraulic fluid changed on my second 4440. Just get that closer to being ready for spraying. So we'll get working on that today. Well, we had some good news and not as good of news. The wiring harness was hooked up properly. It powered up the monitor properly. I turned it off and it powered it down properly, so we know our keyed and our constant power is right. But this monitor, it powered on, it saw the globe and all that. My cousin had bought it used from someone, and you can touch it, but it only responds in a few areas of the screen. So we might have to send it in to see if they can put, I think they can do a new screen on it, so it's more sensitive, and then you can navigate throughout the monitor. But at least we did all the wiring part of it right, and GPS, it's seeing that, so it's good news. I'll probably go home and get my monitor that I know works properly, and that also has auto track, so I can test out my steering wheel, my ATU. So better news on the monitor. Called my cousin and told him what's going on because he's out of town currently. So Egg Express, here's their, can you see that? So they're out of Grand Island, Nebraska. They work on all sorts of electronic parts for tractors. And they said if you send it there, they only have like a day turnaround. So I was really surprised how quick they are. So I'm going to go up to town a little bit later and we'll get it in the mail, and he should have it back by next week and have it all ready to go. So it's nice when they can get that turned around real quick and you're not sitting having a lot of downtime. And now the next step is getting all of this harness put into that sound guard cab, and we'll try to keep it organized. So we'll see if we can get a little video of that, if you can see very much. But I've put it in before and it looks like spaghetti by the time it's done, but I've done it a couple times now, so we're gonna see if we can get it halfway organized. Well, I'm doing about everything other than what I set out to do today, but still getting stuff done. I ended up taking that GPS or that monitor for tearing, got that mailed so it can get done right away and it can be ready in time for planting. And then I had a couple more calls on the tractor guys coming to look at it today, the 4960. And I said I'd have it all greased, so I went out and did that, and now I'm getting carried away, gonna grease the 4440. I remembered I hadn't done that yet. So just in here giving this a few pumps, and we'll finish up this front end, and this will be all greased for the season. My quick coupler is too long for that one, so I'll grab a different gun. do that one. Let's see. There's one more up here in the front. These are really important since this is what we're rebuilding on the 4560. Get a little gun shy, so you want to make sure you do it. You almost overdo it, but I'd rather do grease more often and fix less. So I'm putting on this wire harness for the GPS system. There's this box where you wire in your power over there. That feeds into your harness. But this one's live all the time, so if you touch that with something, it's going to make a huge spark. So I don't know if John Deere sells a little cap that goes over here, but I think this will work just fine. We'll make a few slits in that. Because you know, farmers are the only ones that'll spend $100,000 on a tractor, but won't buy a new scoop shovel. So here's my fancy dancy cap. Slips right over the top. Probably put some zip ties or electrical tape and that'll protect that, I guess. It's going back together. Starting to look like an Axel again. All it takes is a few ugga-duggas. What are you doing, Vaughn?
I'm doing this.
Cleaning off all the mud. Making a mess in Uncle Tara's shop. Someone's gonna have to use the broom. Now we're gonna put the axle back on the tractor, so we'll get some video of that. Alright, we got it slid in place. Got bolts to put in there, and then in there. Slid on pretty easily. What took the while, we had to take it back off and put this steering yoke, I don't know what you call it, back in place because there's a nut or a bolt that goes under here with a big washer, so just didn't have the clearance before. Getting closer. Alright, just packing up. The guy came and looked at the 4960. Keep going, buddy. Watch where you're going. He really liked it. He was looking at it for a buddy that lives in another state, so he was gonna just check on it for him, but he really liked it, so he's gonna talk to his friend and kind of go from there, but pretty sure it's sold. But we're gonna get going home for the night and take care of chores and call it an early evening for a change.
5, 6.
Got all the eggs counted. We got 25.
Yeah.
There the video ends.
25.
Say goodnight.
Good night.